sugar-coated feelings that I have for said person. Instead, I'm going to give you the hard, cold, and real, bare truth.
Okay.
So I do press off from 2017, if not very early to 2019. No, 2018, sorry, my bad.
Mm-hmm.
So I have history with him. Now, one of my friends introduced me to Sarah, aka Princess Nun. We became friends for about 2 or 3 weeks, but we were friends nonetheless. Around that time, I met a guy named Presto. We're around the same age, and he tells me that he's autistic. He has some autism, but he seems genuine. Like, he seems like a genuine person. So I think, of the ordinary, and so I just befriend him. We become really great friends, and he works for me and helps me for my minigame hobby. Well, one day Sarah joins me, and she becomes very silent, and she becomes very static, and I take note of it. So the next 2 or 3 days, I ask her what was up. She had told me that Prestoff shouldn't have known it. She told me that Prestoff was dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
And she told me that Prestoff used to torment her.
Mm-hmm.
He would make threats about her, and he would talk to her in a very profound, not profound, but a very provocative, sexual, and abusive way. And Sarah, being 12, if not 11 years old, she was unaware because nobody had talked to her like that.
Mm-hmm.
So she was very vulnerable to this type of dialect, this type of behavior, that she thought she might as well just continue it and give the same feedback. But she had known Klesoff longer than me. How long they had really talked, how long they had really known each other, I don't frankly know. I will get more information about how Sarah met him, but for now, she's known him, and she's been used by him.
Mm-hmm.
When she told me that, I became very enraged to the point where I threatened him with exile, aka blocking and unfriending him. And even much so, warning other people about him, to the point where they will also block and unfriend him too. After that, less than a year, around November, if not late October, he friends me as Profiber.76. He claims that it was his second account, that he just made it, and he wants to become friends again and repair what's been harmed. I say no, and Sarah denies the request, and is once more, quote unquote, sent into exile. Sarah becomes enraged so far enough that eventually he comes to a point where he creates a destroyers, and my clan and his go into a civil war. months after that, it ends. And to the point now the point is around May. So fast forward just a few months, and it is October once again, and about to turn to November. Press off meets Wolfie via me, and via me, and become friends.
Mm-hmm.
My only information that I have, that I can definitely confirm that he has had e-sex with, is with Wolfie. The proof that I have of this is by his own word, whether or not it's true or not. Actually, I believe Wolfie told me that too, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do you have any screenshots or anything like that about
No.
any of the things that he's done? Alright.
I have no screenshots, no pictures, no recordings, nothing. No books, no files, nothing.
At all. No proof.
No, but who you should look forward to, or who you should turn to, is Sarah.
Mm-hmm.
On a few of her older worlds, she would have proof that Pressoff would use these aggressive words on her, and there was even a sex dungeon where he would torment her, and I think I visited that world like last year. So there is proof that what he did to Sarah is confirmed. It is there.
Mm-hmm.
So, after Pressoff and Wolfie date for about a week, they break up. But before they do, they both unfriend me because my quote-unquote lies and bullshittery. But then after that one fucking day, Wolfie unfriends Pressoff and Wolfie befriends me. She tells me that she felt really bad that she was used. She told me that she had been a fool and that she fell into Pressoff's trap and she's guilty as hell. She's ashamed.
Mm-hmm.
However, it doesn't end there.
Oh, God.
Oh, wow.
So, let me think. Okay, 2019, so, about a month later, not a full month, I should probably say like 2 to 3 weeks later, Mitch will be gone. Mitch has been, I would consider as an old friend. I knew her from, since the midway point of the Civil War. And we didn't really talk that much, but we were friends overall. But I mentioned maybe once or twice about Mitch to Pressoff, and then suddenly he friends her, and I see her on Pressoff's world. Now, a very important thing to take note of about Pressoff is that mostly he's always on his world.
Oh, yeah.
And unless he has somebody under his his manipulation, he's always always on his road. That's where he has his most control.
Kind of
So
similar.
I see her on this road, and immediately I sense more bullshit coming from him. Because even though the way back he might have introduced himself to Mitch, might have been different with Wolfie, how he talked to me was the same. He was a bit passive-aggressive. He would tell me to get over the past. Even though he would be creating the past by restarting the cycle. And eventually, he gets to a point where he somewhat silences me. And once again, Mitch is pressed off on Frankie. However, it doesn't take long until Mitch befriends me and Fessoff unfriends me. Well, yeah, obviously that. But yeah, where Mitch refriends me, and then again, I talk to the person that had spent a brief moment with him to only come back to me from being used. Even though the circumstances were different, the same way that it happened was the same. Both girls noticed that he would always give me a bad reputation. He would always exaggerate the truth. And if I had done something bad, he would over-exaggerate it. Or just flat out lie. Like, for example, he claims that I lost my virginity, which I haven't. And he claims that I lost my virginity with my ex. And she was online. She lived in Alabama and I live in South Carolina. So after Mitch tells me all of this, it brings me to the point where I am now, where I've established an operation called Operation Downfall. It is indirect to aimed at myself, but for anybody that's got a toxic behavior for what they've done and what they're doing, like the past. That is exactly what Messop is doing. He's recreating cycles that he's done 6 months from now, 2 years from now, and maybe just 6 seconds ago. In total, I've estimated between about 5 to 12 girls. 12 girls max. I'm not even mentioning about guys. What I've noticed is that sexually, I don't believe so. But what I mean I mean in a manipulative and toxic behavior. What I mean I usually refer use as manipulative and used. Like just downright used.
I see what you mean.
Now, one thing that makes me question my faith on Zombie Slayer is that, let me think. about a month ago. If not, then just over a month ago, because I do know if I was recent. Him and I were talking about press off for some odd reasons. Well, or how we got on the subject, I don't remember. I remember him telling me that one of the reasons why why Zombie Slayer wouldn't want to communicate with him and just not talk to him is because he, first off, had used Gamer Girl, who was one of Zombie Slayer's, if not Zombie Slayer's girlfriend. Whether or not Gamer Girl is still Zombie Slayer's girlfriend is true. I personally don't think it is, only because I just feel like that he would have moved on. But it could be wrong. It could be very wrong.
Mm-hmm.
One quick question. I've heard from before when I was pretending to be Zombie Slayer's friend, he was telling me about you, and he said you were doing like some Final Demon-esque stuff. Would you like to address those allegations, or?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not wrong when he says that. Hold on, give me a minute. Okay, sorry, never mind. Yeah, he's not wrong when he says that I had a sex with 14 girls, whether or not he said that or not. I have.
Mm-hmm.
They were not Mitch, they were not Sarah, they were not Yuseda, my ex.
I heard he said like a few of them were underage. Is that true?
Well, I mean, we're all minors here. Okay, yeah, bad time to joke. So, what do you mean underage? What do you consider underage? I consider 12 years, I would consider 12 underage. But now that I'm 15, I kind of would consider 13 underage now.
I mean, at the time compared to your age, like the age gap.
Like, what do you mean? Like, we're not talking 8-year-olds, 10-year-olds. Like, no.
Were they like just 1 or 2 years younger than you? At the most.
I'm trying to think at the time. Alright, so... Oh boy, my first time was with VC0119. 119, yeah. She was 13, I was 12. That's girl number 1. The girl number 2 is Depressed Furry. She was 13, I was 14.
Oh, I remember Depressed Furry. That was one of Final Demon's friends.
That was her ex. I mean, his ex.
Okay, now that's creepy. Final Demon's like 16.
Yeah, another thing. Yeah, so she cheated on him with me.
Wow. Goes from
When I mean cheat, I mean basically we had done the deed, and it was an unjust deed. It shouldn't have happened. None of this should have happened, but the deed was done. And mark my words, I'm still waiting for that judgment. I don't care what anybody else says. I'm still waiting for that judgment. I'm still waiting for that justice. We're all waiting for the justice of the best stuff. I'm just waiting for my own justice.
glad you've been so honest, Honda, because
I'm being raised in a Catholic household. Like, not strictly Roman Catholic, but I'm raised